Is the A-list dead? Yes. Who are the top dogs now, especially actresses? No one. Like, I don't think there's an A-list. I think the A-list is dead. As we meant it before. I think Quentin Tarantino said it best where he said, Chris Evans isn't a movie star, Captain America is a movie star. So when Chris Evans, you put him in a comic book movie and you'll sell a lot of tickets. But you put him in anything else, he's just a guy. It doesn't matter. Movie stars don't sell tickets anymore. And this is the thing that I think is where so much box office analysis is so stupid recently, where all the conversation about Sydney Sweeney and look, Christie bombed. Was the issue that it starred Sydney Sweeney, or is the issue that it was a small budget movie about women's boxing with no marketing? How many movies about women's boxing have been hits? $1 Million Baby and what? What's the other one? There's one. And that one was a Clint Eastwood film when Clint Eastwood was Clint Eastwood. And so the idea of like, oh man, it looks like she can't carry a movie anymore. Like, well, no one can. The Rock can't open a movie with just his name anymore. They did a big marketing campaign for the Smashing Machine, film festivals, the whole tour, trailers playing all the time, all sorts of buzz and chatter. $6 million opening weekend. Emily Blunt was in the thing. 2 different A-listers. $6 million. And like the subject matter, the franchise sells tickets. There's, well, what about Sinners? Well, Sinners was Ryan Coogler. And Ryan Coogler is one of a handful of directors that functions as a franchise in and of himself. He's made it into that category that people just trust him that much. And adding to it, it was a genre film. And in that context, with some movie stars that people like. So it worked great. But, there's not a lot of directors that are brands and franchises in and of themselves that people talk about them by name. Like, who's the actor that just their name alone sells tickets? I don't know who that is anymore. And it's so much of, did they pick the right role? Did they pick a movie people actually want? Scarlett Johansson is the biggest actress on the planet. I believe she's the highest grossing actual leading actress. I believe that's the case. Zoe Saldana might have a higher gross than her, but if you're being honest, like that's a little bit disingenuous because it's like the Avatar movies, she's in a couple of Avengers movies, but like not nearly the star in the same, and she's in Pirates of the Caribbean movies and things like that, but not the star the way ScarJo has been much more high profile than her. And has led movies in and of herself that have made big bucks. Last July, she had a movie come out that cost $100 million. $100 million. It was her with Channing Tatum. 2 movie stars. And this is in a month where Channing Tatum was in a movie that made over $1 billion. 2, its total box office gross was $42 million. The biggest female actress on the planet. Female actress, that's redundant. Biggest actress, acclaim, makes a movie called Fly Me to the Moon, made $42 million globally, and had another movie star in it. And even the only reason it sold is that was building on the strength of their fame. I wouldn't have made that money without them. Contrast that with this summer, she had a movie that made 20 times that amount because it was a franchise. She didn't sell tickets to Jurassic World. The dinosaurs did. And even with her in it, still made less than the last 3 of these dinosaur movies. It's the second lowest, maybe the second lowest gross of the whole franchise. Maybe the third lowest because the Lost World might be a little bit lower, but that was almost 30 years ago. I don't think the A-list exists anymore as it did before. Like in the 90s, late 90s, if Will Smith was in it, it was going to be a big hit. 95 to 2010, whatever he was in was going to be a big hit. Arnold from 85 to 95 was going to be a big hit. Jim Carrey, he charged $20 million per movie because his name meant it was going to make $100 million. Will Ferrell could do it with comedies 20 years ago. If he was in it, it was going to be a hit. Like, he's a ice skater. He's a basketball player. He's a singer. He's a race car driver. That's just not the case anymore. It doesn't work like that.
Most of these clips are pulled from my Patreon live streams. I do about 6 live streams every single month. For $2 per month, $20 per year, you can get access to all the exclusive videos and live streams. For $5 per month, you get your name on my end card. At the top tier, you get a 30-minute video chat with me each month. The link down below in the description has more information.